Hello and welcome to the stream. Tonight we'll be continuing with Batman the Telltale series. This will be episode 2. And we shall begin immediately. Oh, needs to load. Last time we discovered that perhaps the Waynes are baddies. So we need to figure out what that actually means. Not now. I had a look into whether I need a Telltale account and I don't need it. Okay. Let's go. Episode 2 of Batman the Telltale series.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door.
But what does that mean?
When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
No, hopefully not. But we did shake his hand.
Knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous. Bye, Bat.
This is Selina.
Yeah, so immediately we know who she is. And she knows who we are.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
Or a setup.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Christ almighty! It's the Waynes.
Dun dun dun. So how?
The Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
How? That is the question. We shall probably find out in today's episode. This game series adapts to the choices you make. The story is tailored by how you play. So far I think I've played alright. Wayne Memorial Auditorium.
You don't have to do this.
Only you now, Master Bruce.
That's where they died. Crime Alley. Very
I
apt
thought I
name.
might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us, but you should see this.
Hmm?
I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
Tell me all of this is a lie.
I wish I could. There are no angels in Gotham, Bruce. Maybe there never were.
What?
I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades.
So it's true.
I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm.
But his parents were supposed to be a guiding
Hill
light.
greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
And he's the last to find out.
Falcone, the papers, they were telling the truth. Everyone knew about this but me.
And that sucks.
I know it's a lot to take in. I want you to know I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door.
Huh.
Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
No, Alfred. We're still family, but you should have told me.
Hold this against you. You're all I've got, Alfred.
Should have told me sooner.
Thank you. I won't let you down again.
Yes, never again. Never.
This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
Chill didn't know him.
Wouldn't Chill just run when he recognized him?
Well, it's a fair assumption.
But he didn't.
It's a setup.
You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
What, all these years later we're going to investigate the crime scene? Okay. How are we going to find anything new? Oh, it's just memories.
I want him standing here. Right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
Send him to jail. Oh, ask him why. Yeah,
I
actually.
want to ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Was he stabbed soon after as like a cover-up? Keep his mouth shut?
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I always wanted to be brave. Just like him.
And you are. He would be so proud to see that you took a different path.
I'm very saddened to hear that the father wasn't as good as we'd been led to believe.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play that?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
So it's all your fault, Bruce. You made her make the arrangements because you were selfish enough to want to see it again instead of getting it on DVD. Ignoring the fact that DVDs didn't exist.
Does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this."
I don't think VHS was
There were
running then.
gunfires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
There are.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Oh, stop being such a sad little baby. You're the world's greatest detective. Let's start detecting. Where are we going? There we go.
Stay back.
Nothing personal, just business. He told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this.
There was more. He nearly shot Bruce through his stomach.
Don't Falcone. He's making a mistake.
Jeez. Run. And the pearls, always the pearls. Wait, was he instructed to kill Bruce too?
Bruce, are
Eesh.
you all right?
It wasn't a mug. They were assassinated.
Yeah.
And Carmine Falcone knows why.
And considering the potential supernatural in this. Oh, we got an achievement, 2.1 broken memories. That could have been a time-travelling assassination to take out the Batman. Which failed. But I doubt it. GCPD. Oof. Rude.
But getting you in to see Falcone like this, I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking.
What's that guy?
Don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Relax, Harv. No one needs to know. We'll be out of here in no time.
Oh, relax, he says. As if Bruce Wayne won't turn every head in the building.
That's alright, we're just going to the
Last
Batman.
time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about.
Falcone had
I'm
my
all for
parents
blind
killed.
support.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Yeah.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen, we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, well, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing.
I gave him some evidence against Falcone.
More like a catalog of his entire criminal empire. It's a case that'll put Falcone away for life.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Harvey knows that we
Nice job
managed to
bringing
get that
in Falcone.
information and didn't give it to him.
Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Yes, thanks to Bruce that he's going down. So,
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary.
we're looking
He's
clean.
lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Well, whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah. It's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
Yeah. Harvey's on the same side.
All right, Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Alright. It's probably a lot he wants to say. Most of it not nice. Episode 2. Children of Arkham.
The hell? Bruce Wayne?
Indeed, it is I.
You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth in you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins.
Until you
Until
hide
you
Joker.
sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door. Got a whole closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give you.
Convince me then.
What?
Tell me a story about our big, happy family.
There it is. Now I got you hooked. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Oh, should I? All we want is information. He'll be grateful to us.
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I need you coherent, or you would be gone already.
Oh, there it is. That Wayne streak. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah. There's a kindness in you. You care about people. Even mean old bastards like me.
I lost her so young. I hardly remember anything about her.
She had steel in her, did Martha. She was the only one that ever had a hold on your father.
Until you hired an assassin to kill them both.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
And who did and why?
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that the
Oh my gosh. What the hell happened to her? Jeez, I wasn't expecting that. She's been poisoned.
Had to die.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
How'd she get poisoned? And what is that? Jeez, Renee, you're one of the good ones. Damn shame.
We are in deep shit.
You don't say.
I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in.
We could see the
so
marks.
different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's clearly poison.
It's a disgrace. Another officer
toxin.
gone rogue.
Just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating.
Just get the facts.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then
Because
we need the
why?
complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Renee, wake up.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
I don't see why he doesn't stay then.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
Was it
I'm
you,
looking into
Bruce?
it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Uh-huh.
Her veins, still visible beneath her skin.
And clearly she got dosed on the neck.
Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood.
How would she get injected like that and then let
Alfred, I think
loose?
I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
This doesn't make sense. It must have been someone she trusted or someone snuck up on her.
Mr. Wayne? What's going on?
You killed
But I
Falcone.
got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Let's not tell her, let's find out what she said.
Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me.
I do.
I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone,
Just give us the information.
but I would never betray the lieutenant.
Yeah. Skip past all that. Tell us the facts.
Foggy.
There we go.
I remember a sharp pain.
Uh-huh. That would
Some
be the injection.
site on your neck.
Then I just felt light. Like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt. No consequence.
Who was with you?
There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that.
It's understandable, but who was with you?
I had to. No matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't, they were a million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Cobblepot.
Cobblepot said something similar.
So either it's Cobblepot or he's been guided in the same way.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, don't worry about that now.
Someone, needle
I
marks.
found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do. Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
Yes.
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Okay.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
Oh no.
What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off.
Sorry, Vicky, not this time.
Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal.
Indeed.
I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
No deal, Vicky.
You're fishing. You don't have anything. Now, if you'll excuse me.
You should talk to me, Bruce. This is coming out whether you stonewall me or not.
Sorry. Can't give you the facts we don't have. Sure, I know who did the shooting, but we don't know why. And until we know why, there's no point in saying who, because we don't know who really caused it. I just need to... Right. I don't like his Ponzi walk like
Either
that.
Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself, or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search.
Keeps freezing. I don't know why.
I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scan on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
I thought it might be related.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
You got off easy.
Falcone got off easy by getting killed. He deserved much worse.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something
Except Judge
before he was
Dredd.
killed. What did you learn from him?
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
Okay, one sec, I need to click off the game. And we're good. So, let's look.
The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control.
Yeah, they ended up going wild, and she sort of went wild, so it makes sense that the two are related.
This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind?
And who would have the expertise?
Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you?
With this drug, they can exploit anyone's baser impulses, the things they would otherwise control.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
That's a bad keyboard. Select a drone to search for Oswald's cell phone signal. Okay. That keyboard is way too spread out. You're gonna move your arms all around just to press individual keys. It's silly. What?
Find her now! Send a strong message.
What's this signal we're trying for?
Bring me her head.
Who's she? Catwoman?
There you go. You'll be alright. Alright.
Okay, if you say so. Oswald Ovalpot.
The Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
You going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Is Cobblepot taking over Falcone's empire just immediately? Moving on in to his office. The hell's that guy with him? That colourful guy. Bluish.
Come on, I know there's gotta be more around here. The man probably had millions in his soul.
Like a zombie.
If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me. Your boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
The damage sustained from when I was last here. Pew! Alright, the quick time events.
You lot, come check out this office.
Where is he? I don't know. Please, Names. You can help me.
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from
It's about time.
#1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen. They'll be pleased to know you think so highly of their work.
I said let him go.
You hear that, Roland? That sounded like an order.
I'll crush him.
Now, have a little respect for the Bat. Think he underestimates you. Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die.
You deserve to go to prison first.
Stomped out. Believe me, I know from personal experience.
You don't decide who lives and who dies. That's not justice.
But it's bloody well satisfying, isn't it? As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go.
Thank
How's
you.
about we talk this through?
Okay.
We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you?
What? That's not what I pressed.
What does Bruce Wayne have to do with
There we go.
this?
Pretty Boy's got himself a fat bank account, thanks to his parents. Only problem is, they took that money from people that couldn't fight back. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman.
What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Oh, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes!
Oh,
beautiful
he does
name.
know. And she's in trouble. Get out of the way, you brute.
Gonna have to try harder than this.
He looks just like a zombie. What is that guy?
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
Achievement 2.3, a big fan. So how does Penguin know it's Selina? What is that guy? I need to talk to you urgently. Snack deck, 6 PM, no capes. Cool. At least she's safe. The snack deck. Wait, didn't she say 6? Why is it so late? Should have worn your hood, Bruce. Not get noticed.
A new twist in the race for the mayor's office as Harvey Dent backer Bruce Wayne comes under fire for alleged corruption. Joining me live is Mayor Hamilton Hill. Mr. Mayor, you said earlier today that in light of the allegations against him, Bruce Wayne should distance himself from Dent, but that was unlikely to happen. Why?
He strikes me as, well, the jealous sort. Very possessive of his toys.
Better keep a low profile.
Did you hear?
You lost? Because I don't have time for tourists. Looks like you walked into the wrong bar.
Yeah, I'm looking for a woman.
You wouldn't be the first.
Selina Kyle, I'm told she practically lives here.
Selina, huh? You don't strike me as her type.
What is her type?
You'd be surprised.
Hey, don't I know you? It is you. Knew it. The cops take all your fancy clothes? Are you trying to lay low? Of course, you're not really the low-lying type.
Buy you a drink?
How about a few? It ain't like you're short on cash.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
You didn't seem to mind the company. Whatever.
Yeah, we're being friendly. It's all good.
Selina, I need to tell you something important.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
That's why I'm here. You're in danger.
You know, so you
I've had
are.
rats on my tail all day.
The man who hired you. His name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit.
Yes.
You've got to be kidding me.
And now you know.
You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them. The Penguin.
It's not my fault that you're in this, Selina, but I can help you out of it.
It's entirely her fault.
Tell me what you know about Penguin.
I only know him by reputation. reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common. The question is, why Gotham? Why now?
Well, all the
It's not like he's hurting
characters
the
in
crime syndicates abroad.
Gotham have theatrics.
Why leave that?
He thinks he's changing the world for the better, no matter the cost.
Well, he's no Joan of Arc, that's for sure.
Yep.
Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald, Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
You'd let people die.
Whatever Penguin is planning, innocent people will end up in the line of fire.
Innocence, not me. Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together. After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
This isn't about Harvey.
I'm sorry, why are we talking about Harvey?
He's your friend, isn't he? Just seeing how much of a conscience you really have. You and I...
Uh-oh. Penguin found him at last.
Don't wreck my bar.
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selena Kyle, Penguin says hello.
Hello. Time for a good old-fashioned bar fight.
Beat it. We're here for her. If you care about your own skin, you'll get the hell out.
She's with me. I think you need to leave.
His glasses are broken. Alright. Time to double team. That was easy. Seems all the counters are Q.
Not done yet.
Press the wrong one then. E before I hit Q. Don't think it really mattered.
I think they want more.
Then let's give it to him.
Let's go. How did she know he was going to do a 360 swing? Finisher. Oh, it's her finisher.
You fight pretty good.
Bruce just stood there.
You're such a pretty boy.
Yeah, check quick. Get that phone.
Come on, this way.
Quick, check the alleyway.
Leg it. Get to the roof.
Negative. Let's check the other side.
They didn't even look.
Are we alone?
Yeah, we're alone.
Go on. Of course. Make him fall for her, and then she
I'll
denies him.
take the rooftops. You take the alley.
Wait. Yes or no, will you help me stop Penguin?
I'm gonna say maybe, but only because he's trying to kill me.
Pretty good reason to say yes.
You shouldn't trust me, you know.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
Processing it now. Is everything all right?
Why does it need to expand?
On your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce,
Overly technical.
a number of messages here, all from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
Wait, is Penguin behind all of it?
Very shady indeed. Whatever they're talking about, it doesn't sound good.
Achievement 2.4 to the kind.
Hill's working with Penguin. If Hill's talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
I agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice. People look up to Batman after how you handled Falcone. Terrorizing the mayor could damage that goodwill. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
Let's visit as Bruce, because I think we can always return later as Batman. Unless this is a one-deal thing. If he goes Batman, he'll get all defensive, and maybe we won't get everything out of him, but if we go as Bruce, we can get him to try and be honest. Especially seeing as he would want to maybe do right by Thomas Wayne. Let's do the Bruce method.
Going as Bruce is the smart choice.
There's a lot of Bruce in this Batman game. Surprising to see. City Hall. Smashed. Oh, it was attacked at the beginning of the game, yeah.
Sorry, the mayor's busy. Do you have an appointment?
I don't need
The
an
mayor's
appointment.
doing debate prep. He really can't be disturbed right now.
You're really telling me that Bruce Wayne needs an appointment?
But the mayor...
We'll be fine. And if he fires, you just come to work for me. Deal?
She liked that. The secretary will remember this.
Bruce Wayne? Finally, you've come to see me. Of course, only after your name's been dragged through the mud. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad to see you. But you're a day late and a great many dollars short.
We can be friends, Bill. I'd like us to put aside our differences.
It's easy to ask for peace when you've already lost the war. But I won't be the one to deny a fresh start. Your father and I, we took this city and made it ours. Falcone too, rest his soul. We built everything we have. You were born with it. A soft boy like you wouldn't understand what it takes to rise to the top.
Oh, I understand. Very well.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same. Sounds like me.
It is you.
So, what's your point? I take it you have one. Or are you just fond of my dulcet tones?
Why attack me? Because of Dent and the campaign?
Please, I have no animosity towards you. I'm in Cobblepot's crosshairs, same as you.
But you fed them dirt on me.
Only the files I seized from Wayne Manor. Your father, Falcone, and I, we had ways of getting anything we wanted. How do you think your family got the land for Wayne Tower? Cobblepot wants retribution because we took his family's land. Oswald's family signed it over to us, along with the rest of their assets.
Even if that's true, it's no excuse for Cobblepot's crimes.
I quite agree. It doesn't hurt to understand your enemy's motives. There's so much more I could share, if only we were friends. I could help you deal with Penguin, let you in on some family history. But I'm caught in a dogfight for my political career, and my rival has bottomless pockets. Now, if that rival were to say, drop out, or his advertising spend were to dry up, I might have a lot more resources for helping a new friend.
Not a chance.
Not a chance, Hill. I'm not cutting Harvey loose.
Well, you dropped on your head. When the mayor of Gotham extends a hand, you take it.
I don't need your hand. Not with your voice on tape.
You forget who you're talking to. I'm the man that says I never left such and such a message. And all the judges bow their heads and say, yes, sir. I'm the man who sends the police to your house to take your things, and I give them to whoever I please. You're nothing like your father. You'd never have the backbone to do what we did.
I really hope we recorded all that.
I'm the heavyweight, Wayne, and you're punching above your weight. Get out of the ring before you get hurt.
I would never stoop so low. My backbone doesn't have the bend.
Let me put it this way. If that voicemail makes it to the papers, or anywhere else I don't like, I'll turn my commissioner loose on your lieutenant for that fiasco down at the precinct.
Gordon?
And then I'll turn him on you and Dent for being there. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a debate to prep for. Get him out of here.
Whatever deal you made with Penguin, he won't honor it.
Don't worry about me. You should watch your own back.
We didn't record any of that, and it would have been so valuable.
Alfred, get a warning to Gordon. Tell him to increase security of the debate. Hill seems to think he's safe, but Penguin's still out there.
Achievement 2.5, the incumbents. That was fast. Am I going to finish this episode really damn fast? I hope not.
I wonder what else is on here.
As per your request, Lieutenant Gordon has tripled security at the debate.
Thanks, Alfred.
It's a plan of the old Monarch Theater.
The auditorium where the debate's being held.
Someone's preparing to attack
I hacked into the image feeds from the security cameras at the auditorium.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Hills, details about your father. They must have been quite upsetting. I can't imagine how you must feel. To learn so much in so little time.
To be honest, Alfred, nothing can shock me anymore. Not when it comes to my parents.
I wish I felt the same way. But I suppose no good can come from wallowing. The city needs you now more than ever.
Yeah. Accept the facts and move forward.
I'll leave you to it then.
Okay, so we've got some updates. Codex. A lot. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. Let's listen to what she says.
A Dent goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out, but police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory. Reports say multiple arrests were made, with all the suspects taken into custody while unconscious.
So they have no idea. Thomas and Martha Wayne. The more I hear about my father's life, the worse it gets. It's bad enough that he had business connections to the likes of Falcone, but now the Mayor Hill claims he robbed the very land Wayne Tower is built on, from the Copperbot family. I want the truth about my family, but increasingly I dread what I'm going to find. Is this updated? I think it was. Alfred. After all these years... I wish they would shut up in the background, they're repeating the same lines. After all these years, Alfred revealed things to me about my parents I'd never heard before, how my father engaged in corrupt business dealings with Carmine Falcone and Mayor Hill. He claims he kept this all from me, for my own protection. Whatever his reasons, I still have questions that demand answers. Harvey Dent. The corruption stories about my family are wreaking havoc on Harvey's campaign, but he hasn't distanced himself from me yet, and I'm not going to stop supporting him, despite pressure from Hill. I may not have gotten the answers I wanted from the mayor, but it's the relationships in my life now that are more important than the past. Mayor Hill. I confronted Hill. He confirmed the rumours about my father, including that he stole the land on which Wayne Tower was built from the Cobblepot family. That certainly starts to explain why Penguin is going after the Wayne estate. Catwoman. I rushed to warn Selina that Penguin was coming... Hang on, can I? There we go, I can shrink the volume down so that you don't hear that newsreel too loud. I'll put it back after. Oh, that's really quiet now. It's almost non-existent. How's that? Oops. Oops. I rushed to warn Selina that Penguin was coming after her and ended up trying to kiss her. She's a criminal by trade and I should keep my distance, yet I can't seem to help myself. We both have to be careful though. Penguin is dangerous and he won't hesitate to exploit our personal connection if he discovers it. Should have pulled away. Shouldn't have gone for the kiss. Penguin. Introduce Penguin to the Bat. Not surprised he would be a fan, as strange as that might seem. The Penguin is obviously working on some bigger plan, but Selina is the one in immediate danger. After what happened with Falcone, I don't intend to underestimate him again. After what happened... Oh, James. After what happened inside GCPD's own headquarters, it's apparent that Gordon and his department are going to need all the help they can get. Whoever drugged Montoya and got her to kill Falcone did it right under the lieutenant's nose. He may be disdainful of Bruce Wayne, but he needs Batman now more than ever. Vicky. Vale is relentless, and she definitely has a nose for news. She was at the station before I could get myself out of there. I didn't give her anything, but I'm guessing she will put the pieces together before too long. Falcone. Falcone's gone. Killed by a police officer's bullet. However, his fate doesn't make my life any easier. His criminal influence over Gotham may be over, but I still don't have the answers I wanted from him. He manipulated others for years, but in the end he became the victim of someone else's manipulations. Montoya. Renee Montoya. Sergeant, Gotham City Police Department. Jim Gordon says she's a good cop. True blue, were his words. Yet someone got her to murder Carmine Falcone in cold blood, turning her into a pawn to further a mysterious revolution. Unless I figure out who's really behind the killing and why, she'll unfairly take the fall. Gotham City. Carmine Falcone and Mayor Hill are the root of that corruption. They claim my family is involved too, but that can't be true. No, we already know it is true. That one's not updated. Wayne Enterprises. Carmine Falcone implicated my family in his corrupt business dealings with Mayor Hill. It's got to be a lie. Crime Alley. Park Row, Gotham City. The spot where my parents were assassinated. The alley across from the Monarch Theatre is the place my childhood ended and the rest of my life began. Violently. Despite the fact that I installed a plaque there to one of them, I've made sure the alley has looked the same as the night my parents were shot. Why should I attempt to erase what can never be forgotten? Instead, I need to understand why they died. And now I bring the volume back to normal.
Perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
Alright, what else we got? Nightly news. Can I watch that and make it stop? No.
Police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory. Reports say multiple arrests were made.
Oh, did I not do the thing I needed to at the bottom before continuing?
Wait a minute.
Crap.
The images on these cameras haven't changed. Something's wrong.
Penguin's men may have commandeered the cameras on their end. We could just be looking at
what they want us to see. Warn Gordon that he may have visitors.
Damn it, I didn't check the thing.
Now.
Right. My bad. Use it slide.
Harvey needs to get out of there.
That silly face.
Hey, Bruce. Man, I'm glad you called. I needed to talk to you, actually. Something's come up. Something that's... well, it's not exactly pleasant.
Why? What happened? Are you alright?
Me? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Oh, you mean because of this penguin threat? They have me in some back room until the debate begins. For my own protection, they said.
Good.
A little bit of overkill, if you ask me. Look, Bruce, I didn't want to do this over the phone, but my advisors are telling me that I need to... distance myself from you. Until all this mess with your family blows over. They're afraid it's not a very good optic.
Ouch, Harvey. Talk about a sucker punch.
What with the allegations in the press, and now this mess with Falcone, you're a liability. But here's the thing, Bruce. Without your money, I am dead in the water. I know this is a delicate topic.
Hey, Katie, welcome back.
You to keep me
Thanks for the resub.
I may have to trash you.
Give me a
public,
sec.
but you and me, we'll know the
Can't
truth
really
about our
talk.
friendship.
No matter what, we need a new mayor. Hill needs to be removed.
He does need to be
I knew
removed.
you'd see it that way. Listen, I hate to push you, but I need to know. Can I count on your money, Bruce?
Yes.
Whatever it takes to save Gotham.
I'll always support you, Harvey.
Oh, thank you, Bruce. Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. To Gotham.
Yeah, betray me and we give you money
the
still.
makeup person is here. Guess she needs to put on my face.
I'll take the high road.
I hope you can still watch the debate somewhere.
Oh, I'll be watching.
No matter what I have to say tonight, remember, you are always my friend.
So yeah, thank you very much for the resub, Katie. How you doing? Welcome back. You missed part 1 yesterday, but it's pretty short. And this one's going to be pretty short too, so if you want to catch up before I play parts 3, 4, 5, you might want to check the VODs after. Wayne Memorial Auditorium.
Yeah, all quiet so far.
I've got a feeling that's about to change.
I'm glad I took a chance on this collaboration of ours. Keep on doing what you're doing, and the rest of Gotham will start to see you like I do. A hero.
Indeed.
Hero is a lofty title. I hope I live up to it.
Could be tonight's the night to prove it.
We have bigger things to worry about right now. Your security has been compromised.
I've got patrols on every door.
You better check on them.
I'd keep that holstered if I were you.
What's she doing here? She was part of that robbery at the mayor's office.
Really? You're gonna drag out that dead horse?
We're all on the same side, Jim.
This better not come back to bite me.
Yeah, I hope
Alpha
not.
Patrol, come in.
Ah, no worries, Katie.
That, incident in the bar. Dead is its own kind of cage. I can't stand being in it. Not that I needed your help or anything, but you had my bag. I thought I'd repay the favor. You know, like you scratch my back, I cut some people up.
Doing the right thing. Maybe there's hope for you yet.
Yes.
Don't read too much into it. I'm just allergic to owing you anything.
None of my men on the ground are responding.
Enough waiting. We're going in.
Yeah, the cell-shaded star's pretty impressive.
Now, aren't you glad I'm here?
They've also got
Give a
the
better shot than my SWAT team of getting in there quietly.
individual comic lines drawn on them.
We are seriously underfunded at the GCP.
Yeah.
Sounds like a vote for Dent, Lieutenant.
That's true.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our live debate for the next mayor of Gotham City. This is an important debate for these two candidates, incumbent Mayor Hamilton Hill and the challenger Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent. And it's also important for you, the citizens of Gotham, who will soon head to the polls to decide the future of your home, a city that's faced its share of hardships in recent years.
Alright, so it's just become a terrorist hold-off area. What do you call it? Hostage situation. That was easy. More dead cops.
At least we know why they weren't responding.
Gordon, we found one of your patrols. They've been terminated.
Goddamn sons of... Ladies and gents, as you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program.
He's actually got a penguin mask. That's different.
Firing the moderator!
No case, there's Catwoman, the burglar.
I hate to be a downer, but these hostages, I don't like their chances.
They just didn't have a head for the issues.
If we're quick and decisive, no one else has to die.
If you say so. But Penguin's playing for keeps.
Fanatics always do.
How are we gonna get all these people out safely?
You'll do. Get out here. Keep it quiet back there.
Let's take out small
These
groups.
guys are armed to the teeth.
We need a new moderator.
Come on, you.
You there! Yes! You! Thank
Biggie
you for
Vale?
volunteering.
Yeah. Reporter.
No!
Go on then! Introduce the candidates.
What's with the camera stutter? That's
Stage
weird.
right, huh? Alright, I'll get you started, but this is your show.
That was very strange. It was
Take
just
them out quietly.
it was shaking. Here we go. So we'll take out this one first. This one with the light. Or is there another option? Ah, Selena could do it. Yeah, I think she should actually. We'll take these two, and then I'll rush the other guy.
Sounds fun.
I don't know if there's a way to lose this. I don't want to push him in there and alert everybody. Let's use the table. There we go.
Always tell the truth, even if it hurts. Ask that guy.
Nice. Oh, I thought she'd do it at the same time, not afterwards. Where do you think you're going? They've just met each other in this one, Katie, but different comic timelines have different circumstances.
Police line.
I don't know what happens in this one. This is very early in Batman's career. In this timeline.
Word from our sponsor.
My Council brothers and sisters of Gotham, you have nothing.
This guy's new.
We are the children of Arkham. We are here to end the masquerade and expose the corruption that rooted your city. For too long, men like your esteemed mayor have profited from the pain of innocence.
Did you ever meet the guy on the screen?
Nope. Smart to let someone else do your dirty work.
So this guy was created for this game series.
Go on, love. You know what to do.
No, don't do it. This is gonna be a bloodbath. Oh no. Mayor Hill, Harvey Dent. Time to fight and see who will get the mayorship.
Everybody in Gotham saw that moderator get shot on live TV. What's going on in there?
First off, we should incinerate the pool.
Whoa. So the morality's been removed and that guy Hill wants to destroy the homeless. Okay, so they're not fighting, they're just arguing. Without morals. Or without, filter.
Time, Batman. The press is going nuts with those two drunks on stage.
Corrupt politicians.
And what about the corrupt elite? The men whose fortunes are built on cost.
Very good, Katie, but this is the kind of game where I can't really talk, unfortunately. I'm off all week though, so I'm going to be streaming tons. I'm going to be streaming an episode of this each day, as well as other stuff.
Subject 9.
Is that Thomas Wayne?
I thought your father was dead.
What?
Subject 9. Esther Cobblepot. You've been declared criminally insane and committed to Arkham indefinitely as a ward of the state.
Please, I'll sell you the land. Please don't do this.
You had your chance. You should have made the deal we offered you.
Is that Cobblepot's mother?
Give her the drug.
They threw her into Arkham.
We're friends. Our boys play together.
That's sick.
You know I always get what I want.
No.
That's the procedure.
Oh, Thomas.
Won't come back from.
Oh, yeah, I thought you were at least somewhat good, but just worse and worse.
Now you know. Now you will see.
Bloody hell, Tom's looking more and more like a monster.
Batman! You certainly know how to make an entrance.
Yeah, this game's very story dense, I can't really chat much apart from analysing and commentating. Casual conversation, not quite possible. Drew. No, my toy.
You could never.
That was all Thomas Wayne, not me! I took out Thomas Wayne. That was all him. He didn't know when to stop. I had him killed because of it.
What?
They won't bring back my poor old mum. So this is for her.
Dent, save him.
Don't let you kill anyone
Wait your turn, Dent!
Oh my gosh. I didn't think Hill was gonna die.
Where's your mate, Bruce Wayne? Your biggest supporter, and he didn't even turn up!
You told him to distance, so Bruce isn't there.
Batman! The revolution's already started! It's too late to join!
Your revolution is over, Penguin.
On the contrary, we're just getting started!
No, I'm taking you in. Oh, is she okay? Batarang. She can take care of herself.
Mr. Dent.
Told you. What? Oh, I thought that was in the neck then.
Thanks.
Freeze! I said freeze!
Don't shoot Batman, you idiots.
Fire, damn it!
Jeez, they're always doing that. Shoot the bad guys first.
Where's the maniac in the mask?
Yeah, where'd he go? He was just there a second ago. How'd he let him get away?
City Hall is in chaos after Mayor Hamilton Hill was confirmed dead.
While several members of the Children of Arkham have been arrested, the Penguin is still at large.
Meanwhile, the Wayne family scandal continued to escalate after the full list of Thomas Wayne's victims was released to the public.
Yes, but Bruce isn't his father.
Mr. Wayne?
Lieutenant.
He's lucky, you know. Could have been much worse if the Batman hadn't been there.
Everyone made it out in the end, apart from Hill.
There still will be scars.
And now Harvey owes Batman his life.
Did you see her? No, look for the blood. There.
Come on, she can't go far.
She'll be
Lawyers
fine.
representing Bruce Wayne have no comment at this time.
We are the children of Arkham, and we have opened your eyes.
Episode 2, Children of Arkham, and Achievement 2.6, Narrow Margins. So, that was pretty short after all. An hour and 20 minutes to play through the episode. I guess these nightly streams are going to be short until this is finished. And fortunately, because I've got the week off, I'm going to be streaming it in the daytime as well. It does mean I can go to bed early, and get up early, exercise, which is what I'm going to try and do all week. Did I ease Falcone's pain or make him suffer? I chose to ease it. He'll have years to suffer. He just needed a minute to tell me the truth. Selina went to kiss her, yes, but she didn't actually accept it. Visit Mayor Hill or as Bruce or Batman? Bruce, to get more answers. Better answers. Withdraw funding for Harvey's campaign? No, we kept funding. Save Selina or Harvey? Oh. So the simps chose Selina, even though they knew she could take care of herself, over Harvey, who was about to die. Tisk tisk. As Batman, you're supposed to save the people who can't defend themselves. Seems like they made the wrong choice there. like last time, one decision I made was different to the rest of the population, or players. So, next time.
Next time on Batman, the Telltale series.
Batman saved me, but I know this isn't over. Who are these people, Bruce?
Authorities are scrambling. The so-called Children of Arkham have the city in a frenzy, but there's still no sign of their masked leader. With Hill and Falcone dead by their hands, the question on everyone's lips is, who's next?
After that news about your father sending innocent people to Arkham, sounds like the whole city wants your head on a pike.
The Waynes have always run this company, but now they want to decide what your future at this company will be.
Do you really think Bruce Wayne is worth protecting?
Yes.
What do you want from me?
You know what I want.
No more hiding.
All the jewels, put them in a bag.
But don't worry. Bruce Wayne's finally gonna get what's coming to him.
Bruce! Bruce!
Okay, so we didn't really learn much about what's happening next time, except things are in motion. And I'm going to save it till next time. So thank you all for tuning in. I'll be back tomorrow in the daytime with something else, and then on the evening with the next episode. Hope you've enjoyed, I certainly have, and I look forward to the next part. Having these nightly streams be shorter does allow me to go to bed earlier after a little bit of editing, and I'll be getting up early to exercise. I'm going to be trying to do it all week, try and stay active and fit and healthy. I've stopped the energy drinks since, what, 2 days ago? So I'm intending to try and pull myself together and be better. And what better time than a week off work? So, maybe I'll get back to Batman levels of fitness eventually. It's a bit hard with the lockdown, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Anyway, thank you all for tuning in, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next stream. Bye.